So we're here in Hartman Creek State Park. Sonia's alarming the Starlink over there. Kaylee's resting. Star's wondering what I'm up to. And our campsite here is right in the middle of a very crowded campground. There's people everywhere, but you can't see anyone. It's great. That's Lake Hartman. And the dam outflow. Obviously a man-made lake.
Riders.
How you doing? They got nice paved and gravel paths around the lakes. This is Lake Hartman. I see people walking on the other side, and a bridge over a dam down there. A guy fishing bench here. Oh, I see fish in the water. I see some little perch or bluegills or something, whatever they are. So that's nice. A lot of the places we've been, I haven't seen any fish. They got benches around the lake. No horses. No bicycles. Oh, that's no fun. This is a multi-use bicycle, horse, and hiking trail. I see a lot of horse poop, so the horse people do like it here. And this creek is flowing out here. That's the dam. It's about 5 or 6 foot drop from the surface. So you're not allowed to ride bikes on the rest of that trail up there, so I guess. So we're at Phelps's Dairy Store. And this barn here. Star, come, sit, stay. This barn here has little baby cows, and that one's got big cows, all dairy cows. And over there, they got the dairy store, and you can sit there and buy cheese and watch the cows being milked. Sorry, the good girl is sitting. So I'm in Phelps's Dairy Store. Food, family, and fun. And they got all kinds of cheese products and jellies and jams, coffee, clothing. But what makes it interesting is that's the room where they've got the vats where they make the cheese and stuff. And then this is the milking barn, or one of their milking barns right here. And you can look through the window at the production barn, which, you don't really want to look too close. Oh, sorry about that. Forefront. And now there's a string of lakes near here that are all connected together. We'll take a little boat over there. So that's today's adventure. We visit the dairy, buy a bunch of cheese. Kaylee's self-releasing. No, you're not supposed to be. And then go boating. Good stuff. So the Night Lake bypass canal is shallow with a little current, and the lake itself is reported to be deeper.
There's a creek.
Sonia's got worms under a bobber over there. Here on Night Lake. We're fishing with the electric boat. I'm just holding the boat back away from the bobber. Sonia wanted to take a picture of that bird, and I looked over past the bird, and there's Bambi grazing in these people's yard right here. So we're at Beasley Creek, the end of Night Lake, and there's a turtle right over there. It just swam by, and Sonia's fishing right over there, hoping not to catch a turtle. Manaman Lake, the little one on the other side of this pass. And Shallow Water Drive is getting us up the tiny channel manually. So walking around Allen Lake here, and Star and I just saw a deer. I haven't seen that many birds. But I look down there and there's two sandhill cranes down there in the upstream end of Allen Lake here at Hartman Creek State Park. Sonia's fishing here on Rainbow Lake, and there's sailors over there. One of them is struggling to right his sailboat. It's pretty windy. Oh, there he goes down again. And then there's rowing teams over there. They're throwing a ball back and forth as they row. There's paddlers and canoes. There's sailors and rowers and paddlers. All kinds of activity out here on this lake. And Sonia's losing bait to what I think are crappie. The sailor's got it under control over there. He's been capsized more than up, but the white sail is a good sailor, and he's talking the guy with the orange sail through getting upwind off of a lee shore that he was being blown down on. Drifting across open stretch here. Sonia looked it up, and this lake has a maximum depth of 90 feet, average 30 feet, so we're probably in something like 30 feet of water out here, drifting down on Government Island behind me. And we're going to go fish around that and see what Sonia can catch. Sonia caught the tiniest little bass here. I'm going to get it off the floor. Okay, here we go. Little teeny bass. There he is. Off you go. Off you went. That's another world's teeniness record here. So,
Did you take a picture or?
My last morning at Hartman Creek State Park, walking with Star around the lake. See what we see. Good Star. Star and I surprised a Bambi. It was now frozen over there. Thinks we don't see it. Yes, I do see you. It's going to stay there until it thinks it's been spotted. There's another one that ran off into the woods. Free Star. No, we're not going that way. I know there's a Bambi over there. We're not chasing Bambi. Come on. We're not chasing the Bambi. Star, come. Come, all the way. That's it. Good Star. And Star's very focused on this deer. It apparently thinks we're not dangerous, maybe 30, 40 yards away and watching us. There was another wicket that took off, and this one started to run and then froze. Now it looks like it's had enough of us. Pretty exciting, huh, Star?